do as a baby? I was an innocent. So what did I do to cause that? Well, finally, with this heart thing, whenever spirits have been around me, I can feel it in my heart. They mess with my electricity. And I feel like I'll get a rocking boat, but I can also feel their physical or their emotional pain. I can't choose it. It just happens whenever they just visit me. Sometimes they'll tell me a whole story. Sometimes I can see them physically. Sometimes I just see a picture in my mind.
And my lights
But
just
ever
blink
since that
too.
demon,
My
so
lights
my
are
dad
blinking.
ended up, huh?
I said my
I
lights
was,
just blinked.
this is what happened last time we talked was the lights were flickering and doing
Yeah,
weird
I
things.
remember the. Didn't you have a fan on or something? There was a fan or something.
I didn't know. It looked like it though, but there
It looked like
wasn't.
there
It
was
looked
a
like a,
fan. Yeah, because I
yeah,
actually was all kinds of weird stuff was happening around you. I remember that.
it was
It looked
rolling
like a
and
fan.
echoing. That's how
Yes.
normally I have weird effects on because of the spiritual stuff that is around me completely. Well, being Pentecostal, I was baptized. A lot of people are going to freak out and go, oh my God, she's crazy. I'm already used to that. Everybody calls me crazy anyway. Well, at
I was
10 years old, I
baptized
was
too.
baptized.
I was
Huh?
baptized too. I was baptized too. Yes.
Well, I was able to speak in tongues and baptized in the Holy Spirit at 10 years old. That was when my dad was going through his preaching thing. He was an eighth grade dropout, so he never graduated. So when that demon had attacked me, that's when my dad decided right then and there, he could not believe that I was able to see the demon that he was, because he was seeing it. It was two part. It was like we were both living through this at the same time. He preached to me that at that point, he explained to me what a familiar spirit was. And from that point, he was terrified when I got into it. Before he died when I was 16, but he got into churches. He started preaching to alcoholics and drug addicts, and he preached inside of the hospitals and things like that where people were locked up for mental conditions and in the prison and whatnot. Well, I did the whole Ouija board and the pendulums and all of these things because I'm like, I'm seeing spirits all the time and they're talking to me. They give me feelings and everybody's like, my mom completely blinded to it. Until now. Now she's seen me because I've had dreams. Even as a kid, I had dreams and I told them about it. And 3 days later, they happened. And they're like, okay. And it just kept happening. So that's how I've lived my life. So my sisters have witnessed things. My mom has witnessed things. But my dad ended up preaching. So I'm the third generation. We have heart conditions in our family. And when we talked last, I was actually mad that I was alive. So talking about suicide, I was like, you're right. Yeah. I was like, and I was so weak in myself that all the negatives that were visiting me they were like sucking the life out of me. I didn't even want to be alive. I was like, what kind of life is it? I was in the bed for 2 years. Up until March 14th, I died again this year. And my daughter came home and found me. Well, that was my husband's birthday this time. And I was in bed for 3 days, mind you, unconscious, lost 3 days of my life again, March 14th of this year. And when I finally woke up that Sunday, my son was home from college, and my husband
Can I
finally
pause
was
you
able
for a
to.
second? Because
Uh-huh.
I honestly see angels around you. I do
Mm-hmm.
see angels around you. They're showing me as you're talking about this story, is like they were there. They were
Yeah.
there around you. These angels, I'm
Yeah.
seeing them, pure white, beautiful. Keep going. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.